Adora wanted to run, but Somadina pleaded with her to wait and promised not to hurt her. Somadina began to tell her a story, the kind of story that doesn't come with happy endings. 73 years ago, Somadina was in love with a girl named Nnenna. Their love was wild, intense, foolish, the kind of love that makes elders shake their heads and say, "My children, take it easy." But did they listen? Of course not. One day, he went to the river, not just to wash clothes or fetch water, but in their infinite wisdom, they decided to do something dramatic that sounds cute when you're 17 and in love. They sealed their love with a blood covenant. They each cut their fingers with a pointed stick, sucked each other's blood, and said, "We will marry each other no matter what." But as they turned to leave the river, something grabbed Somadina's leg. Before he could shout, "Nne, my leg!" a crocodile dragged him into the river. Nnenna screamed, ran, told the villagers, but it was already too late. Somadina had been killed by the crocodile. But here is what nobody knew. Somadina's father had been owning an elder in the village. Not just any elder, but Dikemmo, a respected and feared elder. Dikemmo warned him several times to pay back, but Papa Somadina was stubborn. Instead of paying back, he insulted Dikemmo. Dikemmo did not shout. He did not fight. He just whispered, "Your lineage ends with your son." And that was it. So the day Somadina tried to break that curse by making a blood covenant to marry and have children, the curse found him. When his father heard the news of his death, he collapsed and joined his ancestors. Nnenna went mad with grief. She stopped eating, stopped speaking. She would sit at the edge of the river, whisper Somadina's name and cry. But the earth watched in silence. A few weeks later, Nnenna died out of pain. But that was not the end. Nnenna's spirit rested, but Somadina's spirit did not. The spirit rejected him from the afterlife. Why? Because he made a blood vow to marry Nnenna, but died paying for his father's sin. The spirit said, "You must fulfill your vow. Until then, you will not find rest. You must wait and search until Nnenna returns in another form. Only then will you marry her and your soul will find rest." And so, for 73 years, Somadina wandered, searching, until he found Adora. Same face, same voice, same soul. It was Nnenna reincarnated. Adora shivered with the weight of the story. She was terrified. She didn't know what her fate would be. Should she run? Should she scream? Was this real? But before she could even speak, Somadina said, "My vow is fulfilled. I can now rest. By daybreak, I will be gone. You are free to marry Obiora if you choose." But Adora broke down, sobbing. "How can I go back? The villagers will say I'm cursed. They will say I killed my husband. Who will marry a woman whose groom disappeared the night after the wedding?" Adora cried and cried. And just like 73 years ago, the earth watched in silence.